I'm installing Steam because there was a freebie, something called One Gun Guy, which is an action platformer. Looks retro-ish, and I already had Steam on here, but at the same time, uh, probably need to upgrade because maybe the version of Steam I had uh, was from Linux LMDE, maybe. I'm not entirely sure, or if it's just that I never had done it. If I do this, Steam, see what happens here. I don't know. Steam is not opening for me, and I guess I should get back to work here. Uh, okay. Where? Huh. Steam is not running for some reason. That's okay though. I guess I don't care. I'll worry about it later. All right, let's pick this back up. Part 2. Reload. Part 2 is live. Let me do something there. What? What just showed up on my... Okay. Oh, Steam is starting up. Okay. Um, Only 6.59 meg. I guess I'll go ahead and install it right now. I mean, I know probably it shouldn't be necessarily doing that while I'm live on stream, but that's okay. I won't really play it until I get there. Let's hit save here, and then pop up the YouTube deal, and then go into here, refresh, restream, and say welcome back. Welcome back. And let's move this, actually move the Steam window out of the way. What's it? Oh, Tomb Raider franchise sale. That might be interesting. Let's just close this while I look at the dealing of the window. Definitive Survivor Trilogy. Then we have 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, and oh, 1 through 6 remastered. $21, so I don't have the money to do that. Even if even if I had the money to do it, I probably don't have the time to play it either. Okay, so let's just go ahead and let's see something here. Library. Recent game. Oh, we got plenty of games on here. I wonder if I can. I wonder how much of these I can actually run here on in Linux. And let's see. Let me check something real quick here. Freebies. Is this Epic or is this Steam powered? MMORPG. Scroll down the fight page to find the new version. Actually, a lot of these giveaways have been Steam. I should have looked at that, maybe. I don't care though that much. Let's get back. Let's get back to work. Get back to work. Where? Oh, that's self promo. Currently streaming. Let's go into redot discussion. Currently streaming. Okay. I'm streaming, guys. If anyone Anyways, okay, back to work. All right, let's do something. Take up. Okay. It's now 2:13 p.m. It's during U.S. time. No, actually, this is an hour later. Actually, more like an hour and a quarter later. No, it's 2:13 p.m. Eastern. Okay. So one thing I did was I renamed the meta files prefixes, and it's something that probably script should do. So I'm going to name the meta files back to their old name so we can include that in the initial Python script, because I have uh, 3 more sections to do, and of course the rest of the chapters in the future. So give me a few moments and I'll be back when I'm done. Okay, so let's go back in here. Let's go back into metadata, and um, I don't suppose. I wonder if I should rename all of them or if I should just leave them. All right, let's do some here. Oh, you know what? I haven't even renamed. I actually hadn't renamed. Okay, I haven't actually renamed those either. I wonder if I can wildcard it. I bet I can wildcard it too, huh? Let's do something here then. Let's see if we can. All right. Uh, let's go to rename, and I think wildcards what and what. So let's find. Okay, so let's do this here. O1 star. Okay, yeah, I know that. Well, I don't know. But we'll see it for a second. O1 star underscore T1. Okay. T star underscore T star hyphen. I need to enumerate. Hmm. If I knew how to do it, um, just a second. Okay, we'll do this this way. We'll make this 12. Okay, and then we'll rename it back to 012 underscore like that. I think that that should just still work anyways. Rename. And let's do the same thing for the I suppose I can't add to it or change it or whatever. Let's see if I can do it with these two, with the renames. Oh. Oh. Oh, I can still do it with this stuff, so I can do it by the 13s this time. Uh, let's see if that works. Okay, so this is what the old ones look like, okay? So that's good. That's what we want. Um, so let's close Steam for right now. Um, okay, so this is so that the script can do it. All right. So let's go back to here. All right. Night school 1. Okay. Then we go into here. Okay, so let me think for a second. School engines 1. Okay. So these are all the correct prefixes. Okay, so this is what we want in script number 1. We want to change the prefixes ID field uh, to the actual file name's prefix. So we have um, 03 T1 T0 dash night school entrance JSON. We want why would that be? Oops. No, okay. We want the ID changed to to that, to 003 T1 P0 night school inputs. We want the doors to, we want the door destination prefixes to match their corresponding uh, IDs, file names, probably based on the file name because of doing this in script. Then after all the prefixes are changed, then go into current directory / metadata and change all of the prefixes and rename all the metadata files to the correct prefix based on its own name. The metadata files are named room, page name .metadata.json. So does that make sense? Files and update each file's ID to match its file name without the JSON. Update all the doors destination fields to match corresponding file names, new IDs. Go into the current directory / metadata, rename all the metadata files to match their page prefixes. Everything's based on the file name, so the IDs and the door destination stay consistent. Yes, so this will be step 1. And I will probably list it as such, but you don't have to worry about listing the Python scripts. So please create that one now. Oh, I should have told it. Okay. Yeah, based on file name prefix match. Also, give me some output that tell me what it's doing. No need for backups, as I will do that manually for running each script. JSON file name ID, file name equals file ID. Okay, update JSON files. File name for file name, new ID in file name to ID items file path. Open update ID, update doors. metadata. Okay. Print each ID change, print each throw update, print each meta file renamed. Warn if metadata file has no matching room. Number of doors updated per file. This should be enough. Thanks. Okay, let's go ahead and copy. Now we're going to go ahead and okay. So the first thing I should do, of course, is go into here, copy, paste. So that way I can just go straight to it. Okay. Now let's go into paste. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. It copied the file folder though. That's handy to know. Copy code, paste, file, save as. Now I'm going to be really explicit about what I'm going to save it as. So let's go into dev stuff. Actually, let's go to favorites. Let's go into channel ends. Let's go into rooms. Older rooms. And let's save this as step 1. Step 1. Okay. I wonder if I can put comments in there. I can do dash. Step 1, update all. Actually, let's do it like this. Do it like this. Update all prefixes. Now let's do it underscore. Step 1, update all prefixes dot py. Save. Okay. All right, let's open a terminal here. Oh, not what I want. Open terminal. There we go. Directory. Okay. Python 3. Step 1. Update all prefixes dot py. Matching room found for metadata, and I think it's because I didn't clearly tell you I wanted to match the file name after the hyphen to the corresponding file name in the JSON files. File name after the hyphen, file name in the JSON, the corresponding file name in the JSON files, and then rename the metadata files to the appropriate prefix. before dot metadata, extract the part after the hyphen, which is this. Oh, wait, I still have a problem. Problem. My problem, not yours. You take the JSON file name after the hyphen, and match it to the metadata file name after the underscore. The old one is like 012 underscore some name dot metadata dot JSON. Yeah, let's do it like this. The new one would be like 003 T1 P1 name dot JSON. And the old metadata would be like 012 underscore name dot metadata dot JSON, and you would change it to 003 P1 name dot metadata dot JSON. Does that make sense? So it's my problem, my fault here for this cool deals. So please modify metadata code to properly rename those files. Section of the script dealing with metadata to properly rename those files. After the first underscore. Rename some metadata. Yes, please. Actually, I wanted to do that already, but it didn't do it already. Okay. Alrighty. Copy code. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and select all. I'm going to hit paste. Right? Okay, and file, save as. We're going to save it. We're going to go back up to rooms. We're gonna go to over rooms copy. We're gonna hit, oop, no, cancel, file, save as, rooms, okay, save. Okay, so now what we're gonna do here is we are going to go ahead and rooms. We're going to go ahead and delete old rooms. We're going to go ahead and rename this as old rooms. We're going to do a copy, do a paste, and then we're going to go here and I'm actually going to reopen. Okay, let's see what we got. Open terminal, directory, Python 3, step 1, update all prefixes 5. Okay. Huh, error. That is weird. Let's check. Okay. Copy code again. We're gonna do this again. Here. Select all. Paste. Why did? Okay, something funky's going on. Why don't I manually copy that? Copy. Back in here. Select all. Delete. Paste. Okay. File. Save. Okay, let's do this again. Let's see what happens when I do it again. Just to see if the code itself might not be wrong. It might be just the yeah. Oh, wait a second. I just did something, I think. I just messed something up here. Did it save to the copy? Okay, I'm gonna make sure that it say okay, let's do this again. Select all, delete, paste, file, save as. I wanna make sure that we are in rooms, right? No, we're in old rooms. And then I want to save it, replace it. Okay, let's do this again and see if that works. Ah. Okay, so let's check this out. Old rooms. Right. So what we're gonna do is let's go ahead and close this right now. We're gonna see if everything is working. Rename JSON. Okay. So we're just gonna check these manually. Open text editor. Okay. So it didn't do the doors, huh? No, it didn't modify the doors. Okay, let's go ahead and go into I'm gonna get this right, so I'll probably redo it, even though these are correct. Like these are correct here. So P0 night school, yeah, right? P7 night school entrance, then night school is 8, and then it goes to 20, and then this is proper. So that's all proper. Okay, you have everything, but it does not match any doors. Actually, let me take a look at the output though, just in case it didn't find the proper output for the doors. Uh, okay, that's this one down here. ID, and it shows what it named it to. Okay, that's fine. Uh, did it even do anything with the doors? Let me check the script here. Uh, let me check the script. Take all prefixes. Doors and data for door and data doors. Old destination. Door to destination. Destination file. Old dest. Okay. You still got that one wrong. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Nobody's watching. I guess that's okay, except for one person. Thank you, one person, whoever you are. Uh, it didn't do anything to the doors. I want to match the. Let's see here. Rooms. Rooms. From 6 editor. Wait a second. What's going on here? 39. Ah, that must have been a new one. Wait a second. 39? That's not right, is it? Shoot. I have to keep an eye on that. So I have to change 46. Oh, I need to add some of those. Okay. We'll deal with print order princess prep door 1. Oh, maybe I should go ahead and so 39. One thing I didn't really even think about. So 39 and 46. Okay. Okay, let me do, I guess I gotta do a confirmation here. Favorites. Um, Gotta do confirmation. This. I need older. Older. Night school entrance to night school. Uh, there we go. Night school entrance. I guess I need the doors open. Uh, 12. Actually, check something out here. Where is straight up wizard U library 19? That's not what we want though. Okay. Hang door. I have to open all the doors now because I need to confirm. I have to remember this next time too. Wait a second. Wizard U. Oh, this is 46 Wizard U. Oh. Oh. Where is I got that. Let's go. I gotta find that. Where's that other one? In actuality, still means I need to. No. Okay, so I don't actually need it to I don't need to copy those other ones over because I'm doing arbitrary order. In other words, Wizard U, when I get the Wizard U stuff done, I do the Wizard U thing, and the next John thing is probably going to be Princess Prep, which might be Princess Prep Door 1. So where is that at? That's what I want to know. Where's Princess Prep Door 1? Princess. And what is this one? Night School 1? John and Sir William arrive at night school. They convince most of the knights in training to join them in fighting Maximus' armies. Huh. Night School 1. This is later. Okay. I don't know what's going on here. So before I can even do the I need to make sure that I find the right deals though. Night School 1. Maybe I did something wrong here. Night School 1, Night School 1. Okay. Alright, let's see something here. Where is Night School 1? There's something funky going on here. Wizard U. Wait a second. Let's go all the way up here. Night School. Opswood. Okay, Night School entrance. Night School 1. White. And which one is that? Because it shouldn't have copied those over. In fact, they shouldn't be in where they at? Up in here? They shouldn't be in that group. That's all that's there. Night School 1. Uh-huh. So why is Night School 1 even copied over? Night School 10? Night School 10 is back up, isn't it? Because it had to do with the weird naming thing that I did. Oh, Night School. Night School. Oh, so Night School 1 was the original. That's why. That's why. Night School. Uh, Night School goes to Night School 2. Oh, this goes to Night School 2. It doesn't go to Night School 1. I see. So that's one that doesn't even belong in there. Okay, that actually makes sense. In fact, it makes it a little bit easier for me. Okay, let's do the one thing here. Let's do the let's fix the here. Let's go to rooms. Let's delete old rooms. Oh wait, let's go ahead and close these all off. Yeah, delete old rooms. Rename. Do that. Copy. Paste. Okay. What I don't get is I guess what happened was I copied them over. That's right. That's what I did. That's the problem. Okay, so I have to when I do the Wizard U and stuff, all the stuff that has to do with that, I'm gonna have to make sure that I know which ones I'm copying over because I was copying the extra ones over that aren't in there. Okay, let's go to actually let's go to old rooms. Okay, rooms, old rooms. Ah, yes. Okay. All right, I have to. Okay, so I have to find those particular C10, 11, 12. Well, okay. No, on it. Open text editor. Now, this is what we're going to do. Notice how this is actually 12, right? Night school entrance. Night school entrance 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are fine. The entrance ones are fine. Then night school here, and then we're to night school 2. Okay, so and page 9. I need to remove page 9. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and remove page 9. See, these are normal here. Let's go page 9. Had to do with doing the order and stuff, and I decided that if I was going to add some more locations, I'd added them on to the end instead of. Anyways, let's go ahead and take page 9, Night School 1, and delete it. We're in old rooms? Okay, good. Delete. Delete. Let's go into metadata. We want to delete page 9 as well. Okay, we want to delete Night School 1. I want to delete this. Delete Night School 1. So, Night School goes to Night School 2, right? Okay. So now, let's check. There was one more, which is, I think, the Wizard U one, which is. I think the Wizard U door, though, is okay, because that was the next set. So that'll have to be like a last one of of this or whatever. Night School 4, door to 8. Job by mount, combat, gauntlet, mount, combat. Finally able to ask some questions. You ask whether okay. Then door to Wizard U is now, and that's gonna stay, and that will be fine. I'll actually leave that there because uh that was the next one, and that one I have to do manually anyway. So then I copy it over, and then it may or may not be. Well, it probably won't be because that's Hubert. I mean, I could do them where they're staggered in the same chapter, but where we go over him to Wizard U, and then we go back to Princess Prep. I mean, I could do it that ways, or I could do it this ways. It almost doesn't matter, other than I gotta have the right door for the right page or right room, whatever I'm gonna say. So, okay, all right. Finally able to ask. Guard. Meanwhile, Hubert's devising a way into Wizard U. We won't be doing we won't be doing these like meanwhile whatever. At least I don't think I'll do that ways. I could still do it maybe. I don't know. I don't know if it makes sense to do it or not. It makes sense if the choose your own adventure thing was my only deal, and so I just kind of intersperse them just to keep things good. But I don't really necessarily need to do that. So maybe I won't do that. Anyways, that is okay because that would have been the next thing. So okay, so there's only that only Wizard U, and we're back to the start. Okay, So Night School 1 is the one that's gone. And actually, that's not even a big deal either. It just means that it should be out of the rotation here. Um, okay, let's go to rooms. Let's delete the copy. Let's make a new copy. Paste. Okay. Let's go back to ChatGPT. Okay, it didn't do anything to the doors. I want to match door destinations to the JSON with the same name. And I'll do a for instance here. Night School Entrance 1. Here. Actually, let's do 2 deals. Oh, okay. Open text editor. And let's go back in here and instance becomes Night School Entrance 1. Oh, no. Okay, fine. Rename Control C. Where we at? Becomes makes sense. The old naming scheme of the file names have new prefixes. We need to match that part after the last underscore or hyphen the old destination with the part after the hyphen in the file names. And replace the door destination with the new JSON file name ID. Here's the corrected approach. Yes, please integrate it into the full script. Okay, we're going to try this again. Copy code. Well, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do copy. Now, let's go ahead. We're going to close this. We're going to go over here. Old rooms. Select all. Delete. Paste. File. Save. We're going to close that. We are going to open terminal. We are on. So I manually update the prefixes, then I run this script that updates all the prefixes, including the meta files. And then the next thing I'll need to do manually is create individual is create individual titles, and I go to each title, and then I'll have ChatGPT write a script that will go and take the stuff in the title field, uh, build up the file, the ID name, change the ID name, change the I don't know if I'll do that in 2 steps, because I also wanted to change the file name too. Step 1, update all prefixes.py. Let's see if it works. Okay. Let's go to metadata again. That seems to be correct. And I just did one thing that I screwed up. One thing I screwed up is I didn't rename anything. So let's go to old rooms. Let's make sure I got the right. We'll copy that. Go back into rooms. Go back to old rooms. We're gonna paste. We're gonna replace. Okay. Then we're gonna go back to rooms. We're gonna delete old rooms. Delete. Rename. Well, it's a lot of work for just trying to get this thing working. But once I got these done and I got the system that I got the system to do, then I can follow the system with each of the rest of the files that I want to copy over. And it won't be much later, after it'll only be like one or two more chapters, and then I'll have to create everything from scratch. Anyways, copy, paste. Okay, so now we have an updated copy. Now, P9 is gone, so I'm gonna have to rename all these. In fact, this is fine here, but these rename that to, and I can do the same page number because it's still a unique name. Rename to 18. All right, rename to 17. Rename to 16. Rename to 15. And I think the multiple rename function, I think I could do that with that. With that, replace it with sequential number thing. But I don't know how to do it to apply it to my particular case. 13. Rename this to 12. Rename this to 11. Rename to 10. Rename this to 9. And there we go. And Bob's your uncle. Okay. What's interesting here is I think metadata, right? We have Night School 2. And here we got Night School 2, and I think it'll just rename those properly. So I don't even need to do anything else here. Okay, let's go ahead and actually let's go ahead and close this and let's open a new terminal. Directory Python pipe in Python 3 step 1 update all prefixes.py. Actually, let's rename this. Rename. Let's remove the underscore after step. There we go. Python 3 step 1 update all prefixes py. Okay, we're gonna try it this time. Let's see if it works. Okay, everything looks good. Okay, let's go into here. Let's check it out. Okay, everything looks good in here. Let's check this out. Let's see if it does the doors correctly. Okay. P0. So we're on P0, which is correct. And this goes to P1, Night School 1, 2 and 3, P2 and P3, P2 and P3. And it looks like everything is 5, 6, P7. Okay, P8 is Night School. P9, P8 is also Night School. Right. P9 is Night School 2, which it is. P10 is Night School 3. P11, P12, P13. P15. Okay. All right. That looks good. Let's check the metadata. Let's make sure they're cool. Go into metadata. Make sure everything is hunky-dory. And everything is hunky-dory. And everything is everything. Oh, good. Finally got the step 1 done. And I only have 15 minutes left. And I haven't even got started with the next deal. Okay. So that worked. I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna go to rooms. I'm gonna delete this. Delete. I'm gonna make a copy, paste for the next phase, for the next step, next phase, whatever. Okay, old rooms. All right. I wonder if I should let's do something else. Let's go to rooms. Let's rename this step 2. Name it step 2. Okay, and then I'm gonna add a new let's see. Could you write me a tiny Python script that simply writes step 1 manually rename all the room prefixes JSON prefixes. Note, not the metadata prefixes. to the terminal. Okay. I mean, that's pretty simple enough. Let's go ahead and paste. Okay, right. So if I run it now, I don't need to run it, but I can just save it. But if I ran it, it would show me that. Okay, save as. Uh, no, type stuff. Um, favorites. Okay, and rooms, and all the rooms. Save as. Step. No. Cancel. Save as. Favorites. Phase 1. I'm probably as exasperated as you listening to me talk about this. Today was a super boring day. Necessary but boring. Step 1. Manually rename JSON prefixes py, and I'll save it as a Python, even though I don't even need to do that. I don't need to run it, but we're gonna do this to actually count as one of the steps. So when I look at it, I remember the step. Okay, so step 2. So step 1 is to manually rename prefixes. Step 2 is that script you just wrote for me to update all the prefixes and the rest of the files. And you know what? I should turn that off. Okay. Now, next we're renaming the titles, and that's another manual step. And I guess I can just modify the script here that prints statement to print my new statement. So give me a few so that should be the next step, correct? I manually create titles for each room, distinct titles. And then I'll have you write me a script that will modify the IDs and the door destinations and the metadata files to match. match the new names. Exactly. Okay. 2. Step 3. 3. Only title. Each room page. File. Save as. Step 3. Pages. Manually retitle pages. And it's on files. And that's fine because this is, I'm not even going to run that. I don't even need to run these reminder scripts as the reminder scripts as the names are explicit. They are. Just placeholders, you don't need to run them. File names themselves clearly indicate what each step is. Okay, so now that's what I'm gonna have to do next, but I'll run out of time today, so I won't do that today. Okay. So, even though this is a lot of work up front here, the only person watching me, hopefully there's, I don't know, hopefully someone that's interested is watching or listening, anyways. Or hopefully somebody sees this later, anyways. So even though this is this kind of boring, long stuff, I had to get it working correctly and all that stuff. Um, it'll just make it quick and simple the next time. So when I start with the next school, the next chunk, John at Princess Prep, or was Hubert at Wizard U, or Hubert at Fairy God College, then um, then I can follow these steps every time, and it won't take me that long to reconfigure everything. I am going to be doing the compressing thing though, but that'll be actually be in the editor. That'll actually be in, or yeah, it'll be in the editor because I'm going to actually put it reintegrate these files back in there when it's all done, when everything is relabeled. Okay, so that's what I got done, and I'm done now. So yeah, I am pretty much done for today. Tomorrow, I'm gonna get to the rest of these scripts. So the next script is gonna actually be so the thing I'm gonna do tomorrow first is add unique titles to each room. Then I'm gonna have ChatGPT write a script that will take that, replace the spaces with underscores, um, and then place it after the hyphen, and then go in with each of the door destinations and match the door destinations, and then go and match the metadata file names. And then after that, I after that I have to get it to write one more script, which will actually just add the chapter field and switch label to title, and that'll be finishing up. And so then I can work on the actual part of chapter 3. Chapter 3 is going to take a little while, I think. It might take till next week before it's completely done, I think. But hopefully not. Hopefully, doing all this stuff will speed me up. Okay, so thank you for watching part 2, and I will see you tomorrow, hopefully.